Hey everyone, it's Silver. How is it, March already? I know. A month kind of flies when it's only 28 days, right? Alright, dumb jokes aside. I have actually been relatively busy. Hope you had a great month as well. Let's just put it this way. I got a few washcloths done. I I haven't even counted them. That would be boring content, but we're gonna do it anyway. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 here. Hold on. 14, 15, 16. Got 18 done since the last time we all chatted. Uh, about 6 of those were from this past week alone. So I still have yet to weave in all the ends. I'm gonna have to have a weave in party or something, my next stream or something. I have no idea. I haven't quite decided yet, but that's fine. So besides that, I have worked on, actually finished the Stitch painting. I have finished a painting called Princess and the Pea Kitty. That one is already done. I'll show pictures of that as I'm talking about them. I think I've also finished a clock painting and a couple of hats. I have no idea where the 2 hats are. They're somewhere downstairs, and I'm like, too lazy to go and get them, so I'll put them pictures in here as well. There are pictures in here as well. Wow. Let's see. I've started 2 pairs of socks since the last time we talked. As you can tell, I've got the instructions for the heel in both of them right now. But I do have. I did finish the heel. I haven't really done much this past week with it, but I hope to get at least up to the ribbing cuff at some point this weekend. We'll see. /week. We'll see when that happens. These are a pair of socks. They're going to be for some man. I won't say who, but anyway, I do have another pair of socks here that I started. Let's see. I am literally just past the gusset, so I'm doing them all toe up. I had 10 pairs I want to do by the end of the year, so I'm getting going now. I was here, I think, the last time I took a picture of it, so I have to remember to do that later. So I'm kind of excited. I use markers to tell me when the 10-row mark of everything is, including the gusset stitches. Get a different color, because that's just how I roll, y'all. All right. Well, I hope you guys had a great month. Let's see. Trying to remember all that happened. As you can see, I'm kind of like, got notes. I had to make myself notes, otherwise I would not be able to remember. Let's see. Oh, I did finish the alongs from last year. I finished all their videos. Everything should be going up some point this week. I have one that's going up on Wednesday, right? That's going up on Wednesday. We are doing a quote unquote party for the wrap up of the longs. Sorry, the boss. You're not the boss of me long. That's coming up on Friday at 2. I have to remember to put that notification up on my Discord if you're not following. All the links and everything that I talk about is going to be in the comment box down below. So I did that. I had a couple of time lapses from the midnight painting that I've been working on. Y'all, when I hit the keyboard just now, I stopped the recording, but I kept on talking like a fool for another 12, 13 minutes ish. If you know me from my streams, you know that stuff like that happens a lot. I was talking about the midnight paintings. I've gotten a couple more sections done this past week, and even since the last time we talked. Actually, I don't even know if I was working on it the last time. I got to the halfway mark in the painting, so I'm kind of really excited about that. Those time lapses won't be going up until beginning of May. It's going to be a 12 video series, so don't worry about that. But you're gonna get a break before that. Let's see, what else was I talking about? Besides my streams, which are usually Tuesday and Thursday from 9 until noon usually, and Wednesday is from for usually from 11 o'clock until whenever I feel like stopping for the day. Usually those are when I get a lot of diamond painting stuff done, i.e. the painting behind me. I'm gonna try so hard not to hit the keyboard because I actually hit the keyboard and stopped it before. Just a little bit drama. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. Besides that, oh yeah, I was saying that because I'm referring to my notes. I have it in order of how I was talking anyway. We do have a quote unquote party for the along stuff that's happening on Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to be doing hosting that directly on Discord, but it's also going to be a live premiere video. Also, it's on a bit of the longer side. That's why I'm making a party out of it, just because I'm like, hey, you know what? We should all hang out together while this is playing. Let's see. Oh, I've also been working on, I don't know if I mentioned it before, I do have my whip and chats on Tuesday. Those go live at 10 a.m. Those are fun. I love doing those. Sometimes they're a little bit longer depending on how the week has been, that kind of thing as well. What else did I mention? Oh yeah, I was starting to talk about Pickle's event and the different events and things that I participate in. I actually, oh, was it almost a year ago now, started doing what are called raid train events, where basically you start off with one particular streamer on Twitch, and we just kind of follow each other, kind of follow the leader style, but in like train stops, so to speak, along the way through all the different streamers that are participating in the event. There are so many awesome crafty streamers that we've all kind of hung around for a while, but I always seem to find some new friends, which is awesome. It's so much fun. I recommend, if you can, just following the train from the beginning. If you are part of my Discord, I will be trying my very best to have everyone who's involved in it, but I will have a command that will link every single streamer at the very beginning of that. I'll make a section of that sometime today. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but sometime today, I promise, before this goes live. Also, besides Pickle's event, which is rainbow themed, obviously, hence the new background. If you're wondering, yes, that's part of the setup. I love it. Let's see. Oh, and the other event that I participate in starts on the 23rd, goes through the weekend. It's gonna be so much fun. It's for the Makers and Crafting Society. They are also members of the Makers and Crafting group, I guess you can say, on Twitch. We have so much fun doing this, and like I said, it's so much fun. I already have a couple projects in mind for both of those raid train events. Actually, speaking of which, if you are actually participating in in the raid train event and you haven't done so, I have a poll going on right now with which painting I'm going to be doing during my 2 time slots. It looks like Rainbow Rose is currently winning. Yeah, we'll see about that. I'm gonna have to make sure I get that kitted up this sometime either this week or early next week. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. It's on my list, I promise. And then I do have another project for the MCFS event, which is down on the floor by me. I'm like literally looking at it. It's kind of buried under stuff. Otherwise, I would just go and grab it right now. But as you can tell, my brain is a little bit wibbly wobbly with all the things in it. It was something else I was going to mention. MTI has been working pretty diligently on all of his Big 20 stuff. It's basically a racing event. It's on Bits of NES. It's happening next Saturday. I don't know if anyone is kind of into classic games. There's a whole list of 20 games that he's playing through as fast as he possibly can. Some of them do have different levels and things that they would do and stuff like that. I've been kind of hanging out with him every weekend as he's been doing his practice streams for that. Looks like, according to my notes, the last time he had a time in, he's anticipating around the 4-hour mark, but he wants to break that. The last one was like 3 hours and 46 minutes, I think he said, which is cool. Which is awesome. I cannot wait. There's a quick warning if you do end up watching. A lot of the games do have, because they're classic NES games, so they do have some like flashing warnings. There are some that are a little bit worse than that. There's one game that actually affects me quite a bit, and I'm like, okay, I know to keep my head down during that game, and we're good to go. But just stuff like that. Yeah. I think besides the pictures of everything, I'm going to be putting in, I believe that is all that I have going on for a little while. Either way, I hope you guys have a great month. I will see you next month. And like I said, this is going to be the first week of May. May. First week of April. Oh my gosh. Anyway, see y'all then. Bye, y'all.